The present video is for the bioequivalence or therapeutic equivalence requirement for the orally inhaled products. Welcome dear viewers to the video on EMA revised guideline on therapeutic equivalence for orally inhaled products. These are abbreviated as OIPs. This is very recent guideline and I wanted to share the information to the viewers. This guideline is for the orally inhaled products. So let's start with the video. This guideline is issued by the EMA. It is issued by CHMP, that is Committee for Medicinal Products for Human Use. So CHMP provides the guideline, and this document is guideline on demonstrating the therapeutic equivalence, and it focus onto the products which are used for asthma and COPD. The importance for this guideline is for the regulatory affairs, clinical development, and the dossier strategy. So whenever you get the information, get the note of new guidelines, you should go through these new guidelines. You should read and understand so that you will know what are the new guidelines, what are the new developments are coming in the upcoming days. So stepwise demonstration of the therapeutic equivalence, it is given in the guideline. First step, it is in vitro comparability, and it is preferred if all criteria are met. If in vitro is not sufficient, then pharmacokinetic studies are required. As we know that the formulations are required to be safe and effective. Many of the times the bioequivalence is required to be proved. Sometimes biowaivers are given for some products. If the in vitro comparability is not there, then in vivo studies are to be performed. So systemic exposure will give you the information and demonstration of safety, and lung deposition will give you the information of efficacy. Pharmacodynamic and clinical endpoints are discouraged due to low sensitivity. So as per this guideline, pharmacodynamic and clinical endpoints are discouraged due to the children and adolescents. So data in the adults can be extrapolated to this patient population. For younger children, justification is required unless there is a proof for the usability. In vitro therapeutic equivalence is demonstrated. That means, like other products, the extrapolation of the data can be done. Spacers and nebulizers, clear rules on when charcoal blockade can be waived. Spacer studies must include test with or without spacers. These are the specific recommendations, guidelines given in the present guideline. Then fixed combination products. So therapeutic equivalence must be demonstrated for each active substance, and pharmacokinetic studies can be adopted depending on the in vitro findings. Usability studies. So these usability studies are required for the inhalers and other integral products, and these studies must show that the formulations are safe, the devices used for the administration are safe, and correct use across the intended population. Includes studies in children and with the caregivers. Now coming to the strategic impact, it brings the guidance in line with current scientific advice, sets expectations for the averaged applications, line extensions, hybrid dossiers, and it reflects the evolving regulatory standards for the OIPs. I recommend you, I suggest you to go through these guidelines so that you will understand the guideline in detail. This video gives you some basic idea about the guideline. New guideline provides the strength to the scientific and regulatory requirements. you know about the actual quality requirements by the regulatory authorities and what is to be done. That means what type of data is required to be generated. Stepwise approach prioritizes the in vitro and PK over the clinical endpoints, and greater focus is on the usability, patient subgroups, and the real world application. So this is the information regarding the new guideline for these products. Thank you for watching the video.